Yes. No, I can explain something there, DJ. Holly.
Yes, yes, you can.
People of Zimbabwe, they need to actually not be emotional in
Mm.
most of these things. The conversation of yesterday, it was not targeted on anyone.
Yes.
It was just a matter of fact finding, which I
Mm.
think it is good for the Zimbabweans. It is good for Comrade Nyokayemabhunu. I
Yes.
understand. I just gave myself time to speak to Gambakwe. I'm still waiting for his emotions to go down.
Mm.
There on the conversation, I think Gambakwe's name was cleared because the lawyers said we got payment from Pardon Gambakwe and also Comrade Godwin, which is good, you understand. Because
Mm.
what we need here is to see the progress towards the freeing of Comrade Nyokayemabhunu. We
Mm.
understand that it is a political matter. As the
Yes.
lawyers outlined yesterday, we know 3 sets of lawyers reported there are not there.
Mm.
Everyone knows that Chris dropped this case. The last 2 sessions, he was not inside. And I want to also publicly warn Chris if he's going to listen to this,
Mm.
because he must not be used as a cover up. Because there shall come a time when the Zimbabweans are going to demand accountability on
Mm.
whatever is happening. You understand? It's
Yes.
not a matter of us individuals only, but
Mm.
there are a lot of people who are outrageous over this. They are furious over this. And the initiative which we are doing, we did not start it with. I have got conversation with Comrade Sarwaka. I told him how people are pushing. The problem, most of the people, they can think why General Tolle is involved into this. I am the person behind the manpower which came to the court, and by so doing, they know, even the admins, they know that why am I involved. The very same people again, as a young upcoming politician, I'm the person who is having the masses. They are now coming and confronting. They are even attacking me that we used them to do the cover up so that things can go wrong. So to clear our name, we had to go head on. I spoke to Comrade Sarwaka myself, and he gave me a go ahead that no one has got a mandate to control this revolution. Anyone can do anything. But as I cleared it even to everyone, that the issue here is that people are demanding that accountability. I don't know what is going on the revolution. I'm not part of the admins. I don't know anything. But I'm just a well wisher like everyone. So whatever happened yesterday, there was no one who was attacked there.
Mm.
The issue was to clear the air that we have got 3 sets reported by the admins, and we know on the ground. I don't hear from people. I am always on the ground. I am
Yes.
always at court, and I'm not getting any money from anyone. I am driving my own car. I am using my own petrol, because
Mm.
the issue here is the patriotic spirit to see one of us freed, because he's a family man and
Yes.
also he has got things to do outside. So we are helping here using our own resources. So
Mm.
Gambakwe was cleared, and I was so happy to hear the lawyers confirming that we are receiving the payment from Gambakwe because they
Yes.
were the one who initiated everything. Then from there, we received also confirmation receiving the payment from who?
From Godwin.
From Corporate Godwin. So we're
Mm.
part of that conversation. It was not about attacking anyone,
Mm. But
but the pressure from the masses. If ever anyone has gotten an issue, we are willing to give them the people who are demanding accountability. I am a young upcoming politician, but
mm,
we need to play our politics out of a sober mind.
exactly. Because yesterday, I don't know if you have listened to the recording that was done by Gambakwe and Mr. Godwin and the lawyer also. There was a certain point he was asking, who is General Sithole? He hasn't paid anything. You see, so with that kind, yeah, it is. It's on public record.
Let me clear this. I might not be contributing to whatever they're doing or whatsoever, but himself, Gambakwe, and all the people who are involved into this matter, they know that I am using my own resources. I'm driving from where I stay. I'm going to the court. It is far. It is my own petrol, my own car, and I am using my own time. That is a clear investment into this matter towards helping the comrade. So contribution doesn't mean to put money into someone's account. I am driving over 600 every now and then. Whenever there's a proceeding to the court, they can prove that I am on the court. We are doing what we can to help Comrade Nyokayemabhunu. And after all, I said I did not get hot-spotted into this matter simply because I knew Gambakwe or I knew whoever out of the admins. I have got a personal relationship with the Comrade Nyokayemabhunu. I have got a personal relationship. So my involvement into this matter is not a matter of being hot-spotted because I saw it on the news or whatsoever. I have a personal relationship with Wellington. So it's not about whatsoever. After court, we go down. Sometimes I see him, I speak to him, I hear the concerns, and sometimes you understand. But we don't want to be front runners. We are actually seeing to it that whatever is happening, it is happening in a clear conscience and making sure there's no one taking advantage. If there's something which didn't sit well with me, is when Gambakwe last time, yesterday said, no, I'm the only media house to cover this, and I did this for my own content. We are not going to masquerade as the content creators here while someone is actually wallowing in the dust of poverty inside the jail. So we need to actually help one of our own. You understand? We can still create other content and get viewers and everything. But what we are doing here, we are helping out of clear conscience, and we don't want anything out of it. As I said, if people want to know who are pressuring me, there is a lot of pressure coming even on my side. Not on my side, I think even on the admin's phone, I think they are getting also the very same pressure. Because people, they are pushing forward to see if things are being done. Do we have progress on this matter? So that is sending a message which is not going to give the direction to the people, is what is giving everything confusion. You understand?
Yes, I understand. No, I just wanted, you see, sometimes I've got followers, some of them, you see, they just want to cause problems. And sometimes it's good for them to ask questions like what they do. So it seems like I was the one who approached the lawyers in terms or in trying to cause confusion, listening to the recording that was done by Gambakwe. You see, so some of them, they have listened to that recording.
I'm going to speak to Gambakwe today. I'll try to speak to Gambakwe today, because on that note, I think his name was cleared. It was cleared. I don't know why he's furious.
No, because he was saying, why did you give the lawyers to Deejay Wally? And he even called me homeless. He even called me as an OPF spy. He even called me that I'm working with Nick Mangwana and Sekuru Tashu. But I have addressed that. But why? You see, this case needs a lot of publicity from all angles. Why do you want to keep it as your own project? And it seems like now you want to use the case to make content out of it, yet someone is in jail. So if we come on the platform and we tell the people that this is what is going on, they think we are jealous of him.
I know somehow you might have personal beef with the Gambakwe, but I think on this case, we have got one of our own who is affected. I
Yes.
cleared it and I said this is a political matter, and we need to make sure that we have got three participants into this. Media playing its own portion, and let us, the politicians, play our own portion, and the financial muscle also play its own portion to make sure that we have the way forward. We always go wrong or do right, which sits wrong with other people. But the fact is that everyone has got a right to life, everyone has got a right to freedom. We are fighting for Comrade Nyokayemabhunu, and we are not going to stop. And during the course of that fight, we are not going to allow anyone to come and start amassing the gains out of the suffering of another Zimbabwean. That
Yes.
is going to stop. That is a no-no. So we need to come to a closure of this matter, pursue it in a conscience, making sure that it will come to an end. If Comrade Nyokayemabhunu comes out, he comes out, then we start addressing other matters. If he has got other matters which he needs to address in his personal capacity, he needs to do that. But we are now jeopardizing the lives of the family, the lives of the children, the life of the wife, and everything. That man deserves to be free and start doing his job. If there are cases he needs to answer, they need to be addressed in the right manner. You
Yes.
understand? This is what we. So let us pursue this case without personal feelings. All
Exactly.
the greatness to actually attract the gains out of that. We are actually helping here, and we need to continue helping as the Zimbabweans. That is why this case is gonna go on a public publicity. It is gonna go to the national publicity again because it has been written to SABC, Newsroom, ETV. It is going to be covered because we need this case to come to an end. In a
Yes.
clear conscience, whoever is doing right, let him continue to do right. Whoever is doing wrong, he needs to continue doing wrong. But at the end of the day, we are saying we need unity, accountability, so that we can also see progress. These are the things we are running short in Zimbabwe. We are head of the unity of the people. Let us not push back the sense of accountability because we need to believe that we need freedom as the Zimbabweans. Then let's do that.
Right. Thank you very much for clarifying that, General. I've got a comment for you here before you go. So, General, I like the way Yamuno Taura. You are not one-sided. Munotarisa both side. Thank you for that. And then I've got the other one also here. Saying, General, talk to Gambakwe. Ndoziva he can understand imimi. Munotaura musina side. I like that. Big up Chibaba. So those are comments coming from the people on your contribution right there.
No, thank you so much. I'm going to speak to Gambakwe. I'll try to call Gambakwe. Is my brother. Gambakwe. I don't think he's going to push me back while I'm trying to see to show him. I know how he feels. We appreciate whatever he did. He did the right thing. He's the person who was up and down, trying to look for Nyokayemabhunu. I understand that. We need to appreciate a person where he did something good. Now we saw that he was somewhere, somehow, trying to collect money, but he's saying he's also paying from his own pocket. And up to now, we know that he paid 20,100. Who else under the earth can just pop out the money? Because once you collect it, it's yours. Any money in your account is your account. But we need to appraise him on that spirit of saying, yes, I do have what I have. Let me do this. He paid the money. Same applies to Comrade Godwin. So let us learn to appreciate people who do the right thing. So I'm going to call him on a constructive conversation and tell him that, my brother, I think here, let's try to dilute the feelings and emotions here. Let us approach this matter in a right manner.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, put the personal fight outside. And you need to get the good praise from the Zimbabweans of the good which you have done. And let us continue to do good so that we see this case closed because he started it. We must finish up with him.
Yeah, that's true.
So we don't want, if we are not against the revolution, let me make it clear also there. We are not against the revolution because we are not part of the organizers of the revolution. But there is one thing about the revolution. There is another thing about the incarceration of Comrade Nyokayemabhunu. We must not hotspot the people's emotion based on the incarceration of Comrade Nyokayemabhunu to push the progress of the revolution. This is not going to work. So we need to close. We can continue building the revolution whatsoever way is being done. But let us close the issue of Comrade Nyokayemabhunu and make sure that we continue building the revolution, because as I understand, the revolution was being built even the time Nyokayemabhunu was outside. So
Yes.
now let's not use the mixed feelings of the people and the sympathy of the people to actually push the revolution. That is wrong. We are sacrificing one for our own in order to gain whatever we want. This is not what we are as Zimbabweans. And we are going to stand to it and find that we are closing this test, and we are going to do what it costs. Even if it can cost to do a political negotiation, I'm even willing to go, even to ZANU-PF itself, and start doing political negotiation, because he was acting constitutionally as a politician. He was speaking political utterances. There is a spirit of political utterance. You understand? So we must not take political utterance and start criminalizing it. I'm willing to go there. I'm willing to negotiate on his behalf. And we are willing to work with whoever is working, because this is a political case, as you can see. But we need the man out so that he can send the kids to school. At least he can afford 3 meals a day for a family and be with the family, because we are depriving the rights of the innocent kids on our political fight, which is wrong.
Yeah, that's true. No, I think yesterday I did apologize to Mkoma Gambakwe before I even listened to that audio, that recording they did. And I'm also worried, like, why is he getting too emotional simply because the lawyers, they talk to me? And there's another comment here coming in. I think that's the last one, and then I'll let you go. Hans Gambakwe and Wally, you have my personal issues. Hans, they have my personal issues. Avo, so musati kwanise ikoko.
I know but it's fine. I'm going to talk to Mkoma Gambakwe. I know he's an understanding person. He is going to understand me. I will call him on my personal space, try to show him, and we can even revise that conversation which happened yesterday together. I don't have a problem even taking an hour talking to him. I hope he's going to listen to me. Yesterday, I didn't call him because I could just see that he was too much emotional. So I don't want to talk to him while he's emotional. Then I think today is going to be better. I don't have a problem. If he is around Joburg, I can even drive to his hotel. I don't care. I will go there. But what we need is unity to push progress. Done.
Thank you very much, General, for your contribution. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Sure. So, guys, it's almost 2 hours. You have heard it for yourselves. Ndonya iripo I'm just checking on some comments. Okay, thank you, guys. Shingirirai, one-on-one, Teachman, Anzi, thanks, Wally. Let's unite to know winner. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the reason why we are doing what we are doing. We all need to be free. We all need a free Zimbabwe. So thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting Point 5 Creative Studios. As for me, DJ Wally, and the rest of the crew behind the scenes, Trugut is bye for now. Let's meet Mushin mu video rinotevera.